An electrical car is any vehicle propelled by an electrical drivetrain taking power from a rechargeable battery or from a portable electrical energy source, fuel cell, solar panel, etc., which is manufactured for use on public roads. Most people think EVs are recent innovation, but these types of car go way back to the 80s when the first successful electrical vehicle in the US made its debut compared to gas and steam-powered cars. They were easy to drive and didn't emit silly pollutions. By the turn of the century, they accounted for a third of all vehicles. As the road gets better and the availability of petrol, electric cars just couldn't gain traction, consumers were drawn towards longer distance vehicles and petrol-driven cars dominate in the 28th century. Flash forward to the oil shock of the 1970s, conversations about the benefits of electric vehicles began to resurface. Therefore, in the 1990s, many major marques produced their first electrically fueled models. Since then, different governments have introduced measures to try to promote the use of electric cars. How do electrical cars work? Electric car can supply power via wall socket or from a dedicated charging unit. Just plug the car's charge port to a source of electricity and the battery receives power that is stored inside the vehicle. Completely electric vehicles don't have tailpipes and produce no tailpipe emissions. Electric vehicles are also significantly quieter. They have no gear, which means no clutch, only acceleration and braking. Electric cars in hot and cold weather. Cold weather can affect all cars, diesel, petrol, hybrid, and electric. Warm temperatures can put a strain on the battery and cause it to lose power, which results in the car covering less ground. Similar to regular vehicles, electric cars have a thermal cooling system. EVs also contain a regulator that makes sure the energy levels produced and consumed by the car are consistent. Servicing an electrical car is entirely different from servicing an ice-powered car. There is no need for fluids or fluid disposal systems. Additionally, extraction equipment isn't required. The anatomy of electric cars comprises fewer moving components than others, so there are fewer parts to fail. Brakes don't need to be serviced as regularly. Thanks to regenerative braking, a process that takes energy from the battery system and stores it, intervals between maintenance can be up to twice as long as for petrol or diesel cars. Just one part, the battery, will require a lot more care. For some people, EVs represent a chance to use cleaner, greener method of transportation, besides that using electricity over normal fuel is cheaper. But many people still have concerns about EVs, include price, charging time, charging points, and how green they are. Fully electric cars are often expensive, and much of that has to do with the battery itself. Battery manufacturers are making moves to change this by producing smaller, lighter batteries with increased charge capacity, can hold more charge and allow longer distance travel. Batteries become cheaper. EVs are expected to fall in price and become lightweight. Future models are potentially said to be faster than conventional diesel or petrol models. Household brands have made pledges to become greener in the coming years. By investments in the production of fully electric vehicles, these models are said to have improved performance, more torque, and better handling, which will appeal to a wider market. Combine this with the push towards driverless cars advanced by tech companies like Tesla and Google, and there is every chance that EVs will make the streets look quite different in 15 years' time.